Energy efficiency in building is a very significant and important part of our country's commitment to COP21. Our Honorable Prime Minister in November 2015 at Paris told the world that India will do whatever it takes for reducing carbon emission and help reduce the impact of climate. These impacts we see every day. 100 died in North India storm, uneven rainfall killing the crops and shifting of seasons. These are the things that we observe very frequently from past few years. We being responsible citizens have a duty to work towards sustainable development, not only because of the world commitment, but for the sake of humanity. Of course, the underprivileged of our country need it the most. This is what we are, and this is what we are taught from thousands of years. We were one of the most sustainable societies ever lived on earth, therefore we can do it again. I am very positive on that. Sustainable habitat and energy economy out of efficient use of resources are the real need of time. The core of everything that we do must be derived out of this concept. The Energy Conservation Building Code is one of the very effective tools to make this commitment a reality, especially in the built environment sector. We at GE were fortunate enough to be a part of this movement and provided support framework in the form of ECBC expert cells promoted by Bureau of Energy Efficiency and United Nations Development Programme to the state designated agencies of Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan and partly for Arunachal Pradesh for supporting them in many key areas. That primarily includes facilitating the passing of the legislation at the state level, amendment of the code, capacity building, and handholding in implementation and enforcement at the state level. I acknowledge the support extended by my team and officials of the government and from BE and respective SDAs for whatever success that we have got in this area.
The Energy Conservation Building Code, which has been notified by Government of India in the year 2017. We have been working very hard for last 1 year on this code for the state of Himachal Pradesh, and the services provided by Messrs. Global Evolutionaries Energy Design, and particularly Mr. Saifuddin, who was deputed with us in the ECBC cell in the SDA, that is Directorate of Energy, and he was assisting Government of Himachal Pradesh for this code. He has worked very hard. My whole team has worked very hard. They have traveled extensively all over the state and conducted many stakeholder meetings, conducted the audit of under construction big buildings, state sector buildings in the state of Himachal Pradesh. And today we were lucky to get this Himachal Pradesh ECBC code approved by the state level committee also, which was headed by our Bardi Chief Secretary. I wish all the best for all my team members, and particularly the help extended by BE for this.
implementation of energy conservation in building code also requires capacity building of key stakeholders such as architects, engineers, government officials and consultants. We at GEED have conducted many awareness workshops and training programs in the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and Rajasthan. These training programs were planned to prepare the various sections of building community for easier adoption and compliance to the code, in addition to impart the technical knowledge of the code. The primary feedback from these training programs was to have more number of energy saving case studies of ECBC compliant buildings. Energy saving and financial saving case studies can provide a better insight into energy conservation building code significance.
The idea of helping and assisting these state designated agencies for energy conservation building code notification in their respective states, we started the work as a ECBC cell in Himachal Pradesh and Rajasthan. Himachal Pradesh topography is one of the mountainous in the country, so there was this challenge to make the code adapt to the climatic conditions of the state. We received excellent support from the United Nations Development Program team, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency officials and SD officials, especially at every step. The changes were proposed in the amendment of Himachal Pradesh Energy Conservation Building Code by various stakeholder departments of the state. One, regarding the scope, the 100 kilowatt connected load requirement in National ECBC code was changed to 750 meters square of built-up area, because it was easy for the development authority to assess the projects based on their built-up area, whether they fall under the ECBC category or not. This figure came taking into account the power utilization density of 20 watt per meter square in commercial buildings. Second, the climate zone classification. So as I said, that Himachal Pradesh is a very hilly state having two types of climatic zones, composite and cold. So the stakeholder department suggested to bifurcate these climatic zones at the altitude of 1600 meters. Since 5000 feet is the Himachal Pradesh PWD's limiting altitude for installing central air conditioning systems. And third, solar water into usage. So Himachal Pradesh Energy Conservation Building Code mandates every commercial building using hot water system in both climatic zones to use solar water heaters. This change is adapted in the sense that the state government is motivating commercial building sector to harness renewable energy. Now, as far as the Energy Conservation Building Code implementation in Rajasthan is concerned, the SDA Rajasthan has finalized the amendment of Rajasthan ECBC code with the approval and consent of state level technical committee. The committee agreed upon adopting the National Energy Conservation Building Code as it is for Rajasthan. So the Energy Conservation Building Code policy advocacy work that we started last year with the SDA Himachal Pradesh and SDA Rajasthan, we with the help of the SDA officials as well as the United Nations Development Program team and the Bureau of Energy Efficiency team have been able to drive it forward, and at SDA Himachal Pradesh we are now at a stage where the code has been approved by state level committee headed by our Chief Secretary of Government of Himachal Pradesh, and in Rajasthan also the code has been amended and it is on the stages of approval from the state level technical committee. So we look forward to see this energy conservation building code implemented in the states effectively.